Hey, what's going on, guys? I almost forgot about you guys. Tony here from Paradise Garage. Learn Autobody and Paint.com. Hope you're doing well. Can you guys just type in the chat? Let me know if you guys can hear me and see me quickly. Let me know if you guys can just type in the chat. Let me know if you guys can hear and see me. And also, if you're a Learn Auto Body and Paint VIP member, type in the chat VIP member and where you're tuning in from. If we could just get some quick feedback, so we know. I was like in the middle, dude. ETH is pumping right now. I'm looking to sell some Ethereum because it's gonna crash back down to like 500 to 900, give or take. So anyway, guys, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Type in the chat, and then we'll start. We'll do this auto body Q&A. Eric, I see you right here. We'll do this auto body Q&A for about 20, 30 minutes. I know we're on Tuesdays now. Everybody likes Tuesdays. So we're streaming on Tuesdays at this time frame, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What's going on, guys? Just type in the chat, guys, and let me know if you guys can hear me. Give me some quick feedback. Let me know if you guys can hear me. All right. So we're going to help everybody out today, answer some questions for a little while, and I'll be on my way to screwing around with some cryptocurrency. What's up, Lou, the real trash panda? Aloha, aloha. VIP member from Fort Lauderdale. Guys, is the audio good or no good? Just give me some quick updates on the audio part. I want to make sure everybody can hear me. Bristol, Tennessee, Jeffrey, Eaton. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. We're going to do the auto body Q&A. Ethan, thank you very much. Thank you very much for giving me some of that feedback there. Okay. Oklahoma, loud and clear. Okay. Eric says, I got an 85 K5 Blazer, needs a new paint job. Has obvious Bondo work with little rust spots and possibly painted with enamel. How should I tackle this? It's all gray and thinking of painting it black. Should I go down to metal with paint stripper or DA sand epoxy prime? Can you add Bondo to old Bondo? Thanks again. I joined your VIP a few days ago. Okay. Eric, obviously you probably didn't really go through much VIP trainings yet if you joined a couple days ago. Guys, if you're looking to get some free auto body information, don't forget to hit up learnautobodyandpaint.com. I'm giving away some free training on this page here. I'm going to post a link, and then we're going to go ahead and answer Eric's question. So Eric, number one thing you want to think about is this a sentimental job, or is it something that you just want to put a paint job on that'll look good for 5 to 10 years and you're not going to worry about it too much? Or is this like a collector showpiece type of job? Like, what kind of job do you want to put on this thing, right? That's the number one thing you want to think about. And also, what type of money and time do you want to put into this thing? You know, are you going to put do you want to get all top quality materials? You're going to take your time. You're doing a really good job. Or you're just going to do something quick, get it sanded down and just looking good? Because you could do a pretty quick and easy paint job and have it come out decent. It depends on what your end result, your ideal end result is going to be. Okay. If it's going to be a sentimental show job, you're going to keep it in the garage, you want to put the best paint job on, then you might want to strip it down. You might want to, but it's not necessary. If it's an enamel single stage paint job on it, you could just sand the paint down. As long as the car hasn't been painted 4 or 5 times, you really don't have to strip it. If it's painted 2, 3 times max, you can get away with. So maybe it's you got the original color, it's been painted before, you could probably paint it again, okay, without stripping it. But any more than that, unless it's going to be like a quick wham bam thank you ma'am paint job, like you just want to paint it and sell it, flip type of thing, yeah, you could put you could put the fourth paint job on it or the fifth paint job on it. It's still going to look good, but you're just going to have a lot of paint on it, right? So think about those types of things. If it's going to be a sentimental thing that you might want to strip it down or sand it down to metal, put some epoxy primer on it, followed by a 2K filler primer on it. Block it out. If you got body work, you can just grind through the primer, do your body work. Or while it's in the metal stage, you could do your body work, get it all flat, shape it while it's in the metal stage. Put your epoxy primer on it, let that dry for a few hours. Put 2 to 3 coats of 2K filler primer on it. Then you're ready to block out and paint. So hopefully that helps. Has obvious Bondo rust work with little rust spots, possibly painted with enamel. How should I tackle this? It's all gray. So, Eric, did I help? Did that answer your questions? Comment down below and let me know. Other than that, I would say go through the VIP trainings. There's a ton of different courses in there where you could kind of pick and choose what you want to do. We have enamel paint jobs in there and so much more. Let me see something right here. Hold on one second. I got so much stuff for you guys. Hold on one second. I got so much content for you guys. Okay, this page needs to be redirected to the new page. I can't give you this new page. Hold on. Let me hold on, dude. Hold on. I got to email this to my developer. We just moved all of our websites, guys, from one CRM software system to another. It took us 2 months to complete, but we still have some straggler web pages broken and whatnot. So just kind of bear with me. I was going to send you a link to some free training on the Goodvan project, but that link is broken. So until I get that fixed, he'll fix it today when he gets on. He's probably on right now. So yeah, check out the VIP courses. If you get hung up again, Eric, come back on, meet us on next week, and then we can kind of go further. If you want to send me a video of your project, 1-2 minute video captured on your cell phone, email it to me at tony@learnautobodyandpaint.com. I can help you out further, because if I could see the project, it helps me even more to help you out. You know what I'm saying? What's up? What's up, Ethan, Bristol, Lou, Real Trash Panda, Brian Holcomby. What's up, Tony? What's up, Tony? He says, what's up, VIP? What's going on? Chris Angel, VIP, Louisiana, down in the dirty South. VIP from Dryden, Forest Dryden, VIP, Northeast California. What is the best product for painting wheels? You can go with regular automotive paint. Regular automotive paint is on automotive wheels. So we're going to be actually, guys, and I'm all pumped up. I'm going to be ordering my paint for the Tesla project sooner than later. So this is going to be the next project in VIP. Oh, shit. This one right here. So we're going to be doing a two-tone fade with candy and black gloss rims. This is the next thing. Probably going to start it in December next month and have it done by January. I just got a little Honda Fit beater because my van is a little under construction, broke down right now. So this thing, I'll let my wife drive that around. She got to do her shopping or whatever. This is going to be probably taken apart and worked on for 2 weeks while we get the paint job done. But we're going to be doing gloss black rims. Gloss black rims on this thing. We're going to be doing the brand new Jeep pink on the front. It's a Jeep pink. Take a look at the Jeep pink. Beautiful. Jeep Wrangler pink. Oh, my God. Which is going to fade into some sort of cobalt metallic blue in the back. There's going to be a two-tone. kind of like this bike, but different coloring. Kind of like this bike, but different coloring. This is a candy. Probably I might do some candy on this as well. Tesla's gonna look hot. I'm gonna record every step of it, and you guys are gonna get all that in VIP as well. It's gonna be an amazing project. I can't wait. Why am I getting this weird, this emoji thing? Okay. Guys, if you're liking this, let me know. Let me know. Comment down below what you think of the Tesla project. We're going to be doing that starting it next month. Just going to bang it out. I'm working on a Harley Davidson plastic fairing that I massaged a dent out of. Do I have to use a plastic body filler designed for that, or can I use standard body filler? You could use standard body filler, brother. No problem. You can use regular body filler, Evercoat, PPG, whatever brand you want to use, body filler over plastic fairings, because it's going to be very thin, no issues at all. Okay. Abraham says, "What's up?" Chris Angel says, "I have a X27 low volume, low pressure that came with a 1.3 and 1.4. I'm spraying metallic base coat and clear coat. Air volume is not an issue. Which tip do you prefer?" I like to spray with the 1.4 always. That's kind of like my go-to, but it doesn't mean that I won't use the 1.3. They're very, very close and similar. Very close and similar. So either or will work. Okay. Just because it's a 1.3 doesn't mean that it's not going to spray your flakes out well, because the metallic paint will go through, it'll go through a 1.0 with no problem. Okay. So a 1.3 to 1.4, every painter has a preference. The only way you can tell is by actually using it yourself and spraying it with it yourself. You know what I mean? If I told you, it's different. You have to feel it for yourself. So either or will be okay for you. Just try it. My preference when spraying any type of base coat, clear coat, I go with the 1.4. But sometimes I'll have a demo gun that I'm doing for you guys. You know, I'll have a demo gun that I'm using. And the one that I get sometimes is a 1.3. Then I'll just use the 1.3. This is the Atom X88 Blue Moon Infinity. Not the Blue Moon. It's the Infinity. The Blue Moon, the only difference between these two guns are the colors. It's the same exact thing. Some people ask me, "Hey, Tony, I seen you paint with those cool looking guns. What's the difference in the X88?" It's just the colors. This is the Blue Moon is like this color, the blue and gold. And then the Infinity is this orange, purple, red with the gold, with the orange caps. They're both 1.3. And I sprayed the van with these things. So, you know, it's what you want to use. It's really what you want to use. I have a 1.3 X27 here, and this is a 1.4 X27 that I like to use also. I got my adapter on here to spray with the quick cup system, the disposable cups, right? So yeah, hopefully that helps. Can I guide coat left in scratches be bondoed or primered over? Do you have to clean it out? So if you have scratches, wash it out, right? Before you prime, wash it. And then 2K filler primer will fill scratches, you know, up to 80 grit. So no problems, you know, but I don't like to directly prime over 80 grit. I like to, you know, take it down to at least a 150, 220. And then I like to prime over that, you know. So, because, you know, shaping 80 grit, you know, when you're shaping body filler and Bondo, 80 grit is pretty much where you want to be, unless you're doing some crazy custom work and you need to really cut. Then you'll use a 40 or a 60 grit sandpaper, you know, on a straight sander or DA. But normally, if you lay your body filler on close to the metal and it's not really crazy, then 80 grits where you want to be. And then after the 80, I like to just kind of knock it down to 150, 220 before I put my 2K filler primer up to fill those scratches, the Bondo. Hopefully, does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense, guys. Just chilling over here, Paradise Garage. You guys enjoying this? If you guys are enjoying this, let me know. Type in the chat, enjoying or whatever. Give me some quick feedback. We're going to be on for another 10 minutes or so. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Thanks, Tony. About a 2014 Camaro and the silver wheels got to go. Amen. I don't like silver wheels. I mean, silver wheels look good if you got a white car, I think. Like that looks pretty good. You know? That looks pretty good. But if I'm going to do a custom paint on it, I'm going to black them out. I'm going to put gloss black. I could plastic dip it, but nah, I figure I'm going to put a nice gloss black, on those rims. So this whole project's going to be in VIP, guys. Probably starting it mid next month. Next month for sure. Going to start taking the Tesla apart. We're going to do it right. We're going to take the trim out. We're going to do the door jambs. It's going to be a nice job. We're going to take the mirrors off. Maybe the mirrors will paint a different color. Trim's going to come off, right? I might paint the door handles the same color to just pretty much eliminate it. I'll ask my wife what look she wants, but it does look good black like that, with the coloring. So I'm not sure exactly yet, but it's good. This is going to be a killer project, and you guys are going to see it all. And then I would say 2023, maybe into 2023, we'll probably do that 67 Chevelle and knock that project out as well. So yeah, guys. Got into a habit of using 1.4 for base coat and 1.3 for clear coats just because it sprays slower for my clears and helps me prevent runs. That's fine. You could do that. And I have a few friends in the auto body industry, in the field, and that's exactly what they do. They use a 1.4 for base coats, get it on nice and wide and good, the wide fan pattern, and then they use the 1.3 for clear coats. Either or for me, it doesn't matter. I'll use both 1.3, 1.4, no issues. I kind of like the 1.4 because it gives me a little bit more material coming out, and I just cover it. I lay it on good. Guys, and also I'm in the process to create some new trainings, and I have it all written on my whiteboard here. So I got some new trainings, the RADS formula I talked about a month ago. I was supposed to be on vacation right now in the Philippines for about a month, but I canceled it. I just got so much things to do. Probably be going next year sometime. So I just got so many things on my plate right now. I just said, I'm not about to take a 1 month off vacation. I could if I wanted to, but I felt like I had other more important priorities to do, including creating some of these trainings for you guys. So I was like, why not? Thanks, Tony. About a 14 Camaro, silver wheels got to go. For base and clear, same tip. You could use the same tip for base and clear, guys. What is the best recommended paint to paint over wheels and rims? Should I sand them with what? So here's what I'm going to do with these rims. Okay, these are standard silver painted rims. Okay, automotive paint. It's just basically, this is just automotive paint, guys. Nothing fancy. They're painted the same stuff that's on the car. Okay, this is silver metallic. I am going to take these rims off, right? I am going to scuff them up with like 400 grit, okay? 400 or 600 grit. Get it all sanded down. Clean. I'm going to wash it really well first. In the back, I'm going to clean it really well. We're going to tape up the rim because I'm not going to take the tires off. Okay. And we do have some, hey buddy, we do have some curb rash. My wife, she bangs the curbs and screws up my rims. So we're going to try to kind of fix those a little bit with some epoxy and shape it, get it all nice. Prime the areas where we do the body work. And then we are going to just base coat, clear coat it black. Pretty simple, Look at this one. She even gouged the tire on this one. Don't tell her I told you. But look. Huge. Dented it right there. Like 3 out of 4 rims are all fucked up. and she did it, not me. Three. I keep telling her, like, why? How are you like curb? Like all the rims, all of my rims. Well, I bought the car for her. I hardly use this car. I use it maybe 10% of the time. But whatever. Whatever. That's my ride. My hoopty, my beach car, and this is my ride. And that. Okay, let's see, guys. Seems like alloys, Blu-ray, metallic. Guys, you got any more questions? Let me know. Here's my ride, guys. This is literally my ride. I got some cheap seat covers in here because the dogs. Look at it, dude. Look at this car. Like, I take my dogs to the beach. The interior of this car is immaculate. That's why I had to put these cheap seat covers in here, neoprene seat covers, because I take these dogs to the beach and they love the beach and I have to take them. This is one of the El Cheapo cars that I got. You're hungry. You want to eat. You want to eat. You're hungry. Nala's hungry. Okay, come on, get out of here. I'll feed you in a bit. All right, guys. Any last minute Autobody Q&A, guys? Any last minute Q&A? Get out of here. Go. What are the cleaning stages? What can be cleaned with what? What can water-based cleaners be used on and not used on? And what can solvent-based cleaners be used on and not used on? Give me an example. Like, what are you trying to do? Like, you could use solvent-based cleaners like wax and grease remover and all that on top of dry primer. But if you spray base coat, like base coat paint, and you try to wipe that down with wax and grease remover, no good, because it's gonna literally melt your paint, you know. So you want to be careful with solvent cleaners. So that's what I'm thinking of what you're asking, like a type of question with that, you know. Like you could use do you have a good homemade wax and grease remover? Well, you can go out and buy wax and grease remover, right? Or you can use I like Sprayway, you know, the aerosol can. This is good before a paint job. You can use this stuff over primer before a paint job, or over sanded clear coat, or over single stage paint. Okay, this is not going to hurt it. You could also use a Windex, but I like this better. So if you're on the metal stage, then on the primer stage, then on the Bondo stage, you're answering it. Yes. Yeah. So metal stage, usually you want to use a wax and grease remover. Okay. Or something like this before you spray your epoxy primer. Okay. Bondo stage, I don't put any cleaner. I just air blow it. Like, I'll shape my body filler and then I'll blow it, take all the dust off, and I'll spray my primer right on top of that. You don't even want to mess with it. Some people could, some guys do put wax and grease remover on it, but it's not needed. As long as you blow it out, you get the dust out, you're good, because you're sanding, it's clean, the body work is there. You know what I mean? You're not really worried about it. I mean, what you want to do is make sure before you do any type of body work on a car or sanding on a car is wash the thing down with dish soap, a little bit of Dawn dish soap in a 5-gallon bucket. You want to wash your project down, take off all the tar, the wax and grease on the paint. This is what I use: Palm Olive or Dawn, any one of these things. Okay, I have a bunch of these laying around all over the house. That's what you want to use. It's great for dishes. It cuts out the grease and wax or whatever. It's going to take it off the car. Okay, and then you do your sanding. So, and every VIP project and Learn Autobody VIP, I tell you that, and I show you that throughout the whole steps. Number one, what's the most important thing? clean your project down before you start sanding or doing body work. That's number one. And if you're going to be using a wax and grease remover, that's going to be before you paint. Okay. Number one is using a dish detergent soap. Okay. Hopefully that helps, guys. We're going to call it quits in a couple of minutes. Hey, Tony, how are you doing? How are you going to make a tricoat project like a color shift? Are you going to make a tricoat project like a color shift paint? You know what? I could add some pearls to this project here. Maybe I'll do something on the Tesla. Maybe I'll do something on the back of the Tesla. Have the front, the Jeep pink, and then we'll do the back like a color shift blue purple, something like that. It's a possibility. Always thanks. Thank you for your professional advice. Have a great week. Have a great week. Lou, thanks for tuning in. Guys, I'm just going to spread some links here. If you're brand new watching this and you want to learn more about Autobody, go here to get some free training at learnautobodyandpaint.com. You could even go to the main domain. The same thing's going to pop up. If you're looking for some amazing spray guns, I think the sale at Zula.com ends tomorrow. So if you want to save 18% off of low prices already, check out Zula.com. And if you guys want to get into cryptocurrency and learn how to profit with crypto, like I do every single day, like crypto is my newly found passion that I've been screwing around with since 2017, then check out my Crypto Waters training right over here. Put your name and email in, and then we're going to take you to like a 30-minute training where I teach you about crypto. And if you want to join me in my Alpha Club, then you can, where I give pretty much like almost weekly updates of what I'm doing in the crypto space and how I'm making money with cryptocurrencies, even in this down market. You know, if you know how to play with crypto, if you know how to play with stocks, you can make money in bear or bull markets. Okay, last question, Abraham. I have a 20-gallon compressor and I painted a little accent long ago. Now I want to paint my 2012 F-150. Will it be enough pressure if I take stages? Wow. I mean, that's a very small volume. But if you're going to do it in stages, I'm assuming you could, you know, panel by panel or 2 panels at a time, you could do it. But it's a very small air compressor. And that's a big truck. I'm not sure if that's a quad cab or not, but that's a pretty big truck, dude. So, you know, it is, you know, you could, if that's all you have to work with, then you can make it happen. If you could upgrade, you know, to a 60-gallon, you would be golden. Something like this. 60-gallon, that's enough to paint a complete car with no sweat. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. Check the links down below if you're on the replay. And I'll see you next week, same time. Other than that, I'm going to be hard at work over here, creating some new trainings for you guys and all that stuff. So talk to you soon. Have a great week ahead and have a great weekend. See you next week. Peace. Peace out.